right, well, Lions rookie tight end Sam LaPorta live up to the hype this season. Let's talk about it. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. Next subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications, increase your chance to get notifications. We go live or drop a video. And yeah, this hype continue to grow. He tight end =1, even through a few days of padded practices. Shane Zuster went down, really good receiving, red zone tight end. Yeah, let's talk about LaPorta. Check out Detroit Lions Talk playlist, thumbs to the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. Remember TJ Hawkinson rookie year, he had that big game versus Arizona and didn't have another big game like that for quite some time. Different skill set though. I think LaPorta a little bit more shiftier than TJ Hawkinson. But Hawk is I think he's better going down the field. I think Hawkinson, the best thing for his career is going to Minnesota. They able to use him vertically, and they able to get him the volume that he used. The only time I've seen the Lions give him the volume like that, in my recollection, was his first game versus Arizona, and then that game versus Seattle last year. Where everybody was hurt and they had to kind of pretty much lean on him. So that's the first time, other than the only two times I've really seen them force feed him the ball. In Minnesota, they did that week in, week out. They found ways to get on the ball, going down the field. And that was the issue with Eric Ebron. They just didn't really have a game plan to get Eric Ebron the football going vertically. Ebron went to Indianapolis with Andrew Luck, who throws a very catchable ball compared to Matthew Stafford. And, he thrived. They got him going vertically down the field. It was no surprise to me he made the Pro Bowl being in Indianapolis because, they got on the ball going vertically. He was able to showcase his skill set going vertically. Here the Lions go, you got a guy who ran, a 4.5 or whatever he ran, and you trying to get him, running 3 and 4, 5 and 6 yard timing routes when he can do is get up the field. So, as a rookie, it's a very, 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 excuse me real quick. It's a very, 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 very steep hill when you're a rookie. Kyle Pitts, he did his thing, but he was one of the very few. He was one of the very few exceptions. Last tight end to have a great season like that was Mike Ditka before him. And then second year, not so great. Switching to Mariota and Ritter for Matt Ryan, not having Calvin Ridley, injuries, all that played into a part. But, Sam LaPorta probably could be primed for a big season. They asking these tight ends, you got to understand, you got to block. You got to know the blocking schemes, the blocking audibles. You got to know your routes. And then you got to know X, Y, Z. You got to know the slot. You got to know outside. You got to know a little bit out the backfield. They line them in the backfield. So it's a multi-dimensional thing. And you got to block. You got to block and release. You got to run block, pass block. You got to know the routes from the tight end position. You got to know what everybody's doing because you can play either or. You hearing them, they line them up as a receiver out there. So, so it's a lot to, it's going to be a lot for him to digest. That's why, tight ends don't necessarily go in the first round, is because there's a steep development curve. There's a steep learning curve there. About around, year 2 or 3, then they're able to do that. But you got to think, if you're a receiver, you just got to know the receiver routes. You block as a receiver, whatever. I heard Ben Josh tell Jameson Williams, no block, no rock. You hear stuff like that. But, but you got to learn, so you got to know, you part of the offensive line, to be honest. And you part of the receiver corps. Basically, you learning two different jobs. So, what are the chances that he have a big year? I would say they slightly higher than usual. They're slightly higher than usual, but it's just a lot to sit there and lean on the guy. People say, why can't he just do what Brock Wright did last year? And Brock Wright been in the league probably a little bit longer than he had. I'm not sure how long, but it's kind of hard to say you're gonna put them expectations on LaPorta. It's kind of hard. But good thing about it is he got help. He got a good offensive line. He got other weapons around him, especially when J-Mo get back, get it together. So he could be primed for a huge year. He could be primed for a big year. It might be a little smart to put a couple dollars on LaPorta to win the Offensive Rookie of the Year. It might be. They might need to start giving the tight ends their own award because they becoming so prominent and important. They might need their own MVP or best tight end, award or whatever. And then you got people say, well, he lined up as a receiver. He didn't block that much, so you might be having in Pandora's box for some bull job. But man, he could be in a prime spot, dude. Because he's already picking this stuff up easy, they say. So now in the game time, now in preseason, he just got to prove he can do it in preseason. But real shifty guy, they probably gonna look to get him some quick hitters, look to get him some screens. Probably gonna bunch him up, put him in the slot, matchup nightmare. If they can get another matchup nightmare to go with St. Brown underneath, and Jahmyr Gibbs to step up running routes underneath, I mean. It's just about how creative Ben Johnson really can get. Ben Johnson was able to give Brock Wright some really good opportunities, Zestra some really good opportunities. James Mitchell got some opportunities last year, and they felt the need. They need to boost the tight end room. I didn't feel like they needed that need, but they must have seen something in LaPorta they really liked. And apparently, early on in this draft process, Roger Martin is being a beast in practice. So it seemed like they had some guys they liked, and LaPorta might be a sneaky pick for Offensive Rookie of the Year. Probably got some good odds on him. Real sneaky pick. And he ain't gonna be out there just catching balls neither. Pause. He gonna have to block. He already a good blocker, so we gonna see. He going up against some good guys who can cover tight ends too. When you talk about guys like C.J. Gardner-Johnson, we talk about guys like Brian Burns, Tracy Walker. But everybody see these one-on-one reps that St. Brown killing Kirby Joseph. One, Kirby Joseph a corner, and two, one-on-ones are designed for the offense to win. There's no pass rush. There's no fear of getting in the quarterback's vision. You probably got somebody counting 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi, get the ball out. So one-on-ones are designed for the offense to win. I don't read much into those, but let me know what you think about Sam LaPorta. Check out the Trey Lions Talk playlist. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel, the subscribe button. It's the bell icon button. Hit all notifications. Increase your chance to get notifications. We got live or drop a video. Hit the link tree. I'm everywhere there. Peace.